Brian, let's give us your case for Benzema then.
Well, you know, he was left out of the team in the first leg, so he's back in the team tonight. I thought his movement in the first half was good. He ran down the challenge. Ronaldo's not doing the running anymore. He's standing in the middle, waiting on the chances. Benzema is doing a lot of effort, and here we see him getting in position to get the goal. Lovely movement again. Too clever for Alaba. Straight out to the wide positions at time. Didn't see him doing too much defending, but just thought his general game and his hold-up play gave Real Madrid some kind of a foothold in the match. And here he was, not exactly waiting to pounce. It was an awful back pass. We've gone through it, why it wasn't a great goal. But I was glad to see him playing well. I was glad to see him scoring the crucial goals. He just gets barged off here by Hummels, but it wasn't a penalty kick either. Really gets moving on the break. He's charging. It looks like he's more energy. I was surprised that he was taken off when he was.
So is he doing the work that Ronaldo can't do or doesn't do?
Yeah, here you see just holding it up out in the wide position, drops wide, gets it. This is getting just before he's taken off, plays it back to Marcelo.
That's normally the other way around. It's normally Ronaldo doing that work, and he's further up the pitch. And it seems to be a reversal of roles.
So if Liverpool do get to the final, Graeme, you feel there are real vulnerabilities in this Real Madrid team?
Yeah. I think we've seen it in the quarter-final with Juve, and we've seen it again in these two games. I think on another night, they could easily conceded 4 goals tonight.
This was the midfield not protecting the back four in the first half.
See, look, Kovacic just comes straight in here and leaves that big space, vulnerable space where Lewandowski is. Look, and now Kroos doesn't react to it, and they're able to slip the ball in here to Tolisso so easily. That happened time and again in the first half.
The best example is the Hummels one when he skips right through.
Yeah, that's coming up. That comes up into it again. But see them here. See that midfield with Modric as the wide player without Casemiro being there. They're too exposed, and it was very easy for Bayern Munich to get at them and slip a little ball in behind. Alaba and Ribery on the left. Here's your Hummels one, I think now. No, it's not actually. No, it's not the Hummels one. It's Tolisso again running away from him. But there's not a defensive type player. There's your Hummels one now. Look, just saunters by.
So you can't allow that to happen. One of the priorities for being a central midfield player with a defensive head is not exposing your 2 central defenders behind you, because if they have to step out, then anything can happen. And time again, that's why I think Liverpool would have joy against this team, because they would pass through this midfield. That's not a working midfield that Madrid started with tonight. That was a midfield that had creativity, and they were thinking they were going to have a lot of the ball and they would be causing problems for Bayern. It didn't turn out like that, and I can't see how Zinedine would have sought like that given Bayern's makeup.
Do you think for the final, no matter who it is, particularly if it's Liverpool, he changes his mindset and he says, right, Casemiro comes in, I go a lot more defensively organised?
I think you have to play with Casemiro. You know, Modric has not got a real defensive head on. Toni Kroos slightly, but not a lot. Kovacic certainly not. Whoever he plays in there, they're all thinking, I want to get on the ball and be cute and clever. None of them are thinking, when we don't have the ball, I've got to be solid, I've got to be protecting these 2 guys behind me.
Well, look, Isco would be the other one that he wasn't in the picture tonight, but it was a diamond last year with Casemiro in the final against Juventus, and they outplayed Juventus with that diamond. But I think if Graham's team make it to the final, I don't think
he has them already there.
They'll outplay that team.
I've got the name on the trophy. Bayern were my worry.